Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to a tranquil journey of relaxation and serenity. As you embark on this soothing sleep story, allow your mind to drift away from the hustle and bustle of the day and into a world of tranquility. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the gentle narrative guide you into a peaceful night's rest. It's time to unwind and let go of your cares as you prepare for a restful slumber. Once upon a time, in a picturesque little town named Willowbrook, there lived a man named Samuel. Samuel was an unassuming figure with salt and pepper hair and a gentle smile that never left his face. He was known far and wide for his kind heart and the magical garden he tended with utmost care. Samuel's garden was a hidden gem tucked away behind his cozy cottage. It was a riot of colors and fragrances, an oasis of tranquility in an otherwise bustling world. The townsfolk would often visit, seeking solace and inspiration amidst the blooming flowers and fluttering butterflies. But Samuel's garden was not just an ordinary one. It was filled with stories, each bloom representing an act of kindness, a gesture of love, or a moment of sheer joy. The red roses were planted for his late wife, Lily, whom he missed dearly. The sunflowers stood tall to celebrate the birth of his granddaughter, Emma. One summer morning, as the sun's rays painted the sky with a warm, golden hue, Samuel set out to his garden. He moved with a sprightly step, a twinkle in his eyes, for he had a plan. Today, he would spread joy in a unique way. He picked a handful of vibrant daisies, the flower of innocence and purity, and began his journey through the town. His first stop was Mrs. Henderson's house. She was a widow, and her days were often lonely. Samuel presented her with a bouquet of daisies and a warm smile, and in that instant, her heart felt a little less heavy. Next, he visited the local bakery, where he knew Mr. Baker, the owner, was having a rough time with a failing oven. Samuel handed him a bouquet of daisies and a small bag of tools that he thought might help. The look of surprise and gratitude in Mr. Baker's eyes made Samuel's heart swell with happiness. As Samuel continued his flower gifting spree, the whole town began to buzz with excitement. Each recipient of Samuel's daisies felt a little lighter, a little happier, as if the blooms carried with them the magic of kindness. One of the most touching moments was when Samuel arrived at the town's orphanage. The children, who had never seen so many flowers in one place, gathered around him, their faces lighting up. Samuel spent hours telling them stories about the garden and its mystical powers of spreading joy. He promised to return soon and share his garden's wonders with them. By the end of the day, the news of Samuel's kind deeds had spread throughout Willowbrook. People started to think of their own ways to make the world a better place. Random acts of kindness became the norm, and the town began to flourish with the sweet scent of generosity. Samuel's own life was also transformed by his simple act of kindness. The garden, which had always been his sanctuary, became a place of renewed purpose. He decided to open it to the public and began organizing workshops on gardening, where he taught people how to nurture their own slice of paradise. The community garden flourished, with people of all ages coming together to learn and share their knowledge. Samuel was overjoyed to see how a single act of kindness had rippled through the town, creating a tapestry of love and goodwill. As the years passed, Willowbrook became known as the Town of Kindness. Visitors flocked from near and far to experience its unique charm. The townsfolk continued to cherish Samuel's garden, adding new stories with every bloom. And Samuel, he never stopped spreading kindness. Every morning, he would pick fresh flowers and take them to the nursing home to brighten the days of the elderly residents. He would visit the local schools to share stories about the power of a kind heart. His legacy lived on in the laughter of children and the smiles of those he touched. One day, as Samuel walked through his garden, he paused by the most magnificent tree he had ever seen. It had grown from a small sapling he had planted to celebrate the birth of his great-grandson, Joshua. Samuel's eyes welled up with tears of joy, for in the shade of that tree, a new generation of kindness was taking root. In Willowbrook, the flowers continued to bloom, and the magic of kindness flourished. Samuel's simple act of spreading joy had not only made his town a better place, but had also left an indelible mark on the hearts of all who knew him. He proved that in a world often filled with chaos and noise, a single act of kindness can change the course of many lives and turn an ordinary town into a place of extraordinary love and happiness.